What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy Neal here with another reaction video. And here we are with Hispanic Democrat grabs the mic from Trump. And what happens next is unbelievable. Before we can dive into this video, guys, make sure if you enjoy this video that you subscribe, ring notification bell, and give the video a thumbs up. And let's hear about what happened here.
If America saw this video right here, Trump would absolutely win the election. Plain and simple. That's why the Democrats and the mainstream media who are desperately trying to throw Trump in jail do not want you to see moments like this. Check it out right here.
I want to recognize, by the way, a few very special people. You have some really great people here. And I'm sorry I can't mention all. We have congressmen all over the place. But I just can't mention you today. You're never going to speak to me. But would anybody like to hear these congressmen's names? But I do have to mention a few people. We're truly honored to be joined by a man who is a Democrat and a former member of the New York City Council, and he's been a friend of mine, and he helped me very much with the Ferry Point project and getting it working, and did a really good job. Ruben Diaz, Sr. Come on up, Ruben. Good. Good. You look beautiful. Please.
Thank you. Mr. President, I am a Puerto Rican, a black Puerto Rican. I used to be a state senator for 15 years. And I used to be city council member. Today I'm here for various reasons. But I want to tell you first that as a Puerto Rican, as a Hispanic, I want to apologize to you for the conduct of George Juan Merchant. As a Hispanic, I want to apologize.
Thank you. Thank you. So much. Thank you.
He's been used. He has been used to destroy you. But we know better than that. We know better than that. As a minister, president of the New York Hispanic Clergy Organization, I want to tell AOC,
God dang. God dang.
this morning, she intended to become a prophet. And she said, even God doesn't want Trump in the Bronx because it's going to rain. Madam Prophet AOC, you have become a false prophet.
She said even God doesn't want Trump in the Bronx. It is gonna rain. Madam AOC, you have become a false prophet. Okay, we only 3 minutes in. We still got 6 minutes left. Okay, I'm intrigued at what else you got to say though.
Look at what a beautiful day. That means that not only you guys want Trump in the Bronx, because if we're gonna measure that for the weather, then I would say humbly that even God wants you in the Bronx.
Even God wants you in our Bronx if we're using the weather.
And I want to close by saying, Mr. President, I want to join you in having the Bronx great again. Please I said this Democrat, this black Puerto Rican with a kinky hair and a broken English, please accept my endorsement for you as a president. Thank you very much.
Beautiful job. Thank you.
So this narrative destroying moment is exactly what the Democrats are afraid of. They're trying to shove this story down our throats that Trump is a racist, that he doesn't like minorities, he doesn't relate to everyday working class Americans from different diverse backgrounds, just because he wants to control the border, because that's one of the main priorities on his agenda list. They're trying to spin that so hard into the fact that into a statement that he is not for immigrants, he is not for minorities, and of course this was their drum that they were beating since the very beginning. It's low-hanging fruit for them. But a moment like this shows the truth, which is Trump is absolutely pro-immigrant. He's absolutely pro-minorities. He's fighting for all Americans. And the people who belong to these different demographics, if they're tuned in and they actually are giving Trump a chance and listening to his message and not just the sound bites that CNN and MSNBC pull for the evening newscast, and they actually listen to what he says, it's very easy to realize this guy is not a racist. He's not a xenophobe. He's not everything that the media says. He's just somebody who is trying to buck the system. He's going against what the elites want. He's going against what the Uniparty wants in Washington, D.C. Democrats and Republicans hate him for good reason, because he is going to throw a wrench in their game plan for America, their game plan to exploit America, to keep us in war, to allow open borders, to destroy our communities, and to let our economy to continue to dwindle to nothing. And the rich are getting richer. The rich in D.C., the elites like Nancy Pelosi and all of the insider trading that we know is going on, while everyday average Americans can't afford their groceries. And he's the guy that's...
it is. Inflation is crazy, but I know inflation is also around the world. But this is cool. This is a cool video because I never really looked into any of the policies that any president has stood on. And I know that's an issue because, why would I not look into policies other person is running the nation? But I feel like I want to learn more about, the two candidates this year are Biden and Trump. Don't know much about the policies of either one of them. So I'm intrigued at learning more about both of them. Not just Trump, but also Biden. Not just Biden, but also Trump. I want to learn what they actually stand for, what policies I actually agree with more. So videos like this are just cool to see because I feel like I do get to learn a little bit more. And if you guys have videos that I could really learn from, that I could really learn what each candidate is standing for, and therefore I can make an informed decision. And I'm not talking about biased videos where one candidate is going to get complete hate or anything, but just it doesn't even have to include the other candidate. It could just be about one candidate and what their policies are and what they stand for. I'd love to check them out so I can just learn more about these politicians. I never really trusted politicians. I always felt like the man in the White House wasn't the most powerful man in the world. I always felt like not a secret society or anything, but just the rich, the richest of the rich, the owners of these corporations and companies are really. I always felt like they've been the ones pulling the strings, and then the president. Presidents, when they campaign, they have so many policies, but I feel like they don't really get to enforce many of them, if any of them, because you have to go through so much processes and everything. So where it's if you're supposed to be the most powerful man in the world, or at least this country, and you can't enforce what you want to enforce, then how truly powerful are you? And so I've always felt like the president was more of a figurehead for the country rather than they can get what they want to get done within the country. And so I'd be intrigued. Like I said, I think, I don't know if there will ever be truly someone great, because at the end of the day, people are going to get screwed. No matter who you put in there, there's going to be people who get screwed by it. And that's just, I mean, there's going to be people who aren't happy. That's just the way life is. I completely understand that. But I want to know more about these two, so I want you guys to drop videos in the comment section. We are going to finish this video. Sorry I went on this rant. But drop videos in the comment section for me about both of them if you can. And I'd be intrigued to kind of check out some of the suggestions and learn more about the policies that they stand on.
It says enough is enough. And because of that, they need to throw the kitchen sink at this guy and everything they got to try to take him down. He's a racist, he's a sexist, he's this, he's that, all of it. And we've long passed the point of almost like enough already. Like we can't, like he can't be all these things. Like this is clearly you just reaching and grasping at straws to try to make this guy look as bad as possible. And, you know, people have already made up their minds. There's plenty of people that no matter what, they're not going to give Trump a chance. They don't like the way he talks. They don't like how abrupt and blunt he is. They don't like that he's not politically correct and polished and cushy and soft and, you know, all these things that that other politicians are and they train themselves to be because this is more presidential or this is more professional or whatever. Trump is a realist. He's an ordinary, he's more relatable and he's more similar to how normal Americans think. Like the guys out in the construction yard, the guys, you know, blue collar workers who just say things like they are. They don't worry about filtering everything that they say and think through political correctness and wokeness. And Trump doesn't do that either. And his way of speaking is so powerful because of that. He says it like it is. And it's refreshing because we're tired of that. Of course, we're tired of all this woke filtering of our culture, woke filtering of our language. We've had enough. And that's why Trump speaks to the people that he speaks to so well, and he turns off the people that are going to hate him anyway. They're gonna believe every story. If it came out and you know some wild unsubstantiated story came out tomorrow that he, you know, was eating babies or something, and they put it on CNN, a lot of people would believe it just because they want to believe the next thing that confirms or affirms their hatred of this guy. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this clip in the comments. Do you think that moments like this are underreported, undercovered in the media? And let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Like I said, y'all drop it in the comment section. I'll give them both equal chances because I don't know anything about either of them, and I don't really know much about Republican or Democratic Party. So I love to get to learn more about both parties, about both candidates, about what policies they stand for, and it'd just be a cool learning experience for me. But that's all we have for this video. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you check out that one next. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's your boy D Neal. Out.